he's been proving that despite Deathstroke's nerfs and despite the cries from the community, he's still a ridiculously good character.
You know, Sinestro's nerfs really weren't as bad as a lot of people are saying, and at the same time, I don't think he was that crazy overpowered of a character before the nerfs. It's just now he's a tad bit more fair. You get a free dash every time he uses guns, so it makes it a little easier to be able to get in. But he's still really, really good. He still has great options, and they did buff his standing sword swing, so that really helps him as well. All right, we're kicking it off.
All right, so Wound Cowboy, he's using Sinestro. His Sinestro play is really impressive this tournament. He's been doing extremely well. He just got some zoning traps. He uses his Wake Up that just got recently buffed extremely well. A lot of people aren't dealing with it properly yet.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of Sinestros this tournament having a lot of issues not charging trait. I don't know why, either fear or just not lack of knowledge, but trait is super, super important to Sinestro's game. All right. 4-2, down 1.
So it seems like Slips is comfortable right now, just kind of playing the zone game. There we go. He's trying to rush in right now. He gets him. Go. He got him in the corner now. Let's see what he does.
Tries to go for the overhead.
He misses the cross-up. And Chris G just made it. He does not look happy. There's actually been a lot of salt at this tournament.
Yeah, there's been a remarkable amount of salt.
Yeah, Brady his salt levels are at a danger level right now. 16-bit. He might want to watch him. He's pretty sad and emo. He's going to be emo for a while, I think.
16-bit declining commentary. He was so upset.
Yeah, he was pretty upset. I mean, to his credit, he did lose to GGA.
Yeah.
So he lost to Slips. He put him into losers, and then he got eliminated by his roommate, Busy, and from the tournament.
All right. All right, looks like the zoning game is going out very well right now. Just a lot of Slips just perfectly okay with doing a little walk forward, down guns. All right.
Wound Cowboy misses the tires. There, you see Wound Cowboy uses that wake up attack. I noticed that he uses it pretty frequently. So Brad or Slips, he might be able to actually bait it out and punish.
Okay. Wound Cowboy finally has the trait out, which is really nice. He can fire 3 shots for free, and it tracks. And he seems very comfortable just doing
right now. They're just trading. I don't know what's going to happen. All right, so Wound Cowboy barely has the advantage in that situation.
The power of trait.
Yep.
That was exactly what it is. This is why when you play Sinestro, it is so important to get trait. Trait, they buff the charge on the trait, so there is no excuse for you to get it. Every time you get a hard knockdown, you better be setting up for trait or going for a new setup for more damage. There's no excuse.
All right, let's see if Brad can adapt to this right now. All right, he starts it off with an attack into a throw.
All right, try to do down forward 1 again. Yeah, Slip's very comfortable just barely walking in and firing guns.
Yeah, Wound Cowboy, he's kind of sitting next to the interactable, but he can't really use it because he's going to get shot out of it.
Yep. All right, use meter burn. More meter burn guns.
Oh, nice.
Nice
Jump 3, cross up. All right, Brad's got the knockdown. Let's see what he does. He catches Wound Cowboy jumping with a jump 3.
Wound Cowboy right now looks very uncomfortable. Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh, he drops his combo.
Couldn't get the 3.
He blocks the cross up, but then still takes a combo anyway. As you can see, Deathstroke is extremely good up close. He wasn't just low gunshots. Oh, he gets wake up attack.
Very nice.
Nice.
Sends the full screen again.
Earlier, yesterday in the tournament, Wound Cowboy actually was messing up his corner combos. It seems like he's actually compensated for the corner now, so that's actually really good on his part.
Yeah, it's great that he's learning, but he's still behind right now. All right, he goes meter burn down forward 1. Another meter burn down forward 1.
He tries
down 2.
He tried to jump 2, but it didn't really work out. Oh. Yeah, there's that wake up again.
He's just wasting. He's just burning all the meter right now.
Brad is just walking in. Hopefully he can make something happen. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
He gets him with the EX guns. Nice.
Ties it up at 1. And once again, Wild Cowboy did not have trait in that match.
Yeah.
Trait was what won him the last match. No trait, no win.
Yeah, Brad was pretty on him that entire match.
Yep.
So anytime that there was any space, he was always shooting guns. When he was up close, he was just rushing him down.
And that is how you beat Sinestro. If you guys notice, every string that Sinestro does that does legitimate damage always pushes the character full screen.
Yeah.
That's where he's comfortable at. Right. Does back 1-3. Mirror burn down 1-4.
Brad again with that throw. Throws are extremely useful in this game. A lot of people don't expect them. Even though it's just a single button to tech them, people don't expect it. All right, Brad. They're kind of even at life, playing a little zoning game with each other. Some mid-screen zoning footsies.
I'd like to see Wild Cowboy use Boulder once in a while, because you notice his slips is ducking a lot.
Yeah.
And Boulder does hit overhead. And it's a very fast overhead.
I'm pretty sure the thing is GGA slips can actually check Wild Cowboy if he does block the boulder. So he doesn't want to use it too much because he's going to get punished.
Right. But just once in a while, just to kind of throw it out there. And we have the transition by Wild Cowboy. Oh, he's looking really well in this, even though the meter is pretty even right now.
Slips. That was a great jump back there.
All right, back 1-3 doesn't work. Gets the throw.
There you go.
Low guns. Casually walking forward. There you go.
Slips was actually taking a big risk there, dashing so many times, considering how he's not in an advantage situation in
Yes,
that case.
you can get caught being shackled with down back 1.
Oh, and there you go.
There it
There's
is.
the
That's
rocks.
what I was looking for. There you go.
And that takes him around.
Fear me.
Yeah.
All right, I want to see some dumpster tactics. I think Brad, I don't know what he's doing.
He's trying to get in right now, but Wild Cowboy is doing a great job with the down forward one.
There we go.
There's
Some
the
dumpster tactics. Oh no, he misses. Now it's in Wild Cowboy's favor right now.
Yep.
Oh, and gets him with
Great.
a wake up
Use the
attack
arachnid.
again.
Gets full charge.
All right, this is gonna be really trouble for Brad right now.
Yep. That trade is gonna be super troublesome.
Look at this zoning.
Yep.
Oh, gets him with the cross up.
He needs to.
And there you go. You saw he blocked the wake up, but then he just made it safe with the trait.
Yep.
Oh, he goes for a super.
Wow.
That was kind of just, he just threw it out there. He figured he was pushing buttons. It didn't really work out.
All right.
So
Wild
Wild Cowboy
takes it.
Yep, Wild Cowboy puts GGA Slips into the losers bracket. So GGA Slips, he's one of the newest members of GGA. He was just announced as a member just about a week ago or so. So he trains with some of the best in the Midwest.
Yeah, the Galloping Ghost guys are definitely some of the best MK Injustice players for all of the Midwest. Chicago has always been a major hub for the MK community.
All right, so up next, I'm not really sure what's going on.
Looks like we're looking for the next.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So we got some news. Everybody that was in the top 8 felt sorry for Chris G, and they wanted him to stay in winners. Yeah, so nobody has a problem. They didn't want him to get DQ'd. So Chris G is still in winners, so he's going to fight Arturo Sanchez right now. That was quite nice. People, I mean, Arturo, he could have been like, no, I want that free win. But he decided, no, it's not that. He just wanted to actually fight him. He's got that respect.
Yeah, it's great to see the community come together like this.
Yeah. No, I mean, Chris G's got a long road ahead of him today, too. He's in top everything for every game imaginable.
Yeah, he pretty much, I believe he's in AE, Marvel. He might be in Cross Tekken. I don't remember offhand.
Yeah. So shout outs to NRS. They're representing at UFGT. We just got Paulo Garcia and John Edwards and Derek Kurtzik are in the audience right now, front row. It's good times.
Just waiting for Chris and Arturo to kind of get situated, check their buttons.
That's good. I'm still waking up, so
You and me both.
yeah, my brain hasn't functioned yet.
I got about 3.5 to 4 hours of sleep last night.
Yeah, it was good times.
Yeah.
I was on the train yesterday at 3 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Shout outs to the train.
I didn't think the trains would still be running that late.
Yeah, the Blue Line runs 24 hours.
Oh, very nice.
That's why I was glad that this is the venue because it's right next to the
right
Blue
next
Line.
to the Blue Line, yeah. Yeah, it was sharing war stories with Mike Ross.
So I want to see some pig action. So I'm hoping they go to Arkham Asylum. I want to see somebody throw some pigs.
To be totally honest, I hate that stage.
That's my favorite stage.
I just hate that pig. It's so
pig, you're taking a risk throwing that pig, but it's
You-
well worth it.
You are, and it is well worth it. It's just I don't like having it done to me.
I actually don't mind it unless it kills me. I'd rather have the pig thrown at me because then I know I can throw it back at them.
That's true.
Although in the reverse situation, if they're throwing it at me, I know I can armor through it.
Yep.
So if you have a character with a forward advancing forward 3 or a back 3, you can actually punish them. You just take the hit, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see old DC friends, Green Lantern and Green Arrow, going at
Chris G does not look. He does not look happy right now. Shaking his head already.
it. Both these guys look like they just woke up from school.
They don't care about the stage. They're going with the Fortress of Solitude. I'm disappointed. I wanted to see the pig, but that's fine. I'm sure we're going to see some bacon soon.
Well, as long as I get Starro, then.
All right, now here we go. Now, Chris G, he actually put Dizzy into the loser's bracket with Green Arrow. That was a pretty interesting match. Dizzy not too familiar with that Green Arrow matchup, and he just kept falling for these endless mix-ups that, like, you're about to see right now.
Yep.
Chris G, he's only doing like 20%, but he's doing it so frequently, and he has so many different mix-ups.
Yeah. I mean, that's Green Arrow in a nutshell. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage off himself, but his mix-ups are so good, and Ice Arrow is really instrumental to his offense.
Yep. And Christian, he's actually been using his other arrows lately. So not only has he been using the ice arrow, he's been using the fire arrow too, just to make sure he can get some extra damage here and there, especially near the end of the round. He'll use it to chip people out.
Now with Fire Arrow, you do get a little bit of extra burning damage after the hit. So it's always good to implement that as well as your Ice Arrow. And you notice, Ice Arrow will trade pretty much every single time with jumping Oa's Rocket.
Yeah. Yeah, Arturo, he's going to need to do something to adapt to this right now.
Goes back 1-3 and cancels into the machine gun. Gets caught with Ice Arrow again. Full combo. Notice, 23% damage, but he can keep doing this all day. Oh.
All right, Arturo, he gets in with that turbine. I really like that. When the opponent's knocked down, just turbine in to get in close. He's just doing his job, man.
For the core. Back 1-3 again. Raw didn't get, no punish.
This one's for Green Lantern is kind of one of the more sluggish characters in terms of movement.
Oh,
So
we got. We have super.
we got a super. Yep. There's a reset. All right, we're gonna see a back 3 here into a combo. Is he gonna let him clash? He does.
Don't even need the ring. Can I borrow it?
I love that exchange.
All right, let's see if Arturo can make something happen right now. He's still at the life deficit.
1-2-3 machine gun. Gets hit with Ice Arrow again.
All right, Arturo's getting into that range where he can't take too many more hits.
Meter burn ring grab.
One more mix-up and maybe just a fire arrow or so.
Oh, he
that
tries
can
to go
take
for
him
that
out.
overhead. Gets the overhead again.
He's
and
making
again.
sure he can't clash. That was pretty smart. Yeah, he's intentionally stopping his combos.
Gets hit with Ice Arrow one more time.
Oh, he still
wow.
has barely life. Oh, he just goes for the lift. It wasn't even a wake-up attack, but it's fine. Chris G's shaking his head, even though he won.
He is just does not
He's so
look happy
critical
right
of
now.
himself. What's wrong with you, Chris?
Right now, it looks like Arturo could be reading the morning paper. Give him a cup of coffee. He's not ready to go.
Arturo going for
Jumping
that.
one, the 1-2-3 ring grab. Meter burn the ring grab. Back 3.
He was going for that interactable too. You can tell.
He thought about it. He's like, no, it's not far enough.
Well, he was actually going to do a 2-in-1 into it. That's why he did the jump attack.
Yep.
So if it would have hit, he would have just thrown the interactable, canceled
Yeah.
into it. There you go with that. Oh, his turbine setup didn't work this time.
Nope. Got caught with Ice Arrow. And
Yeah.
he got caught with Ice Arrow again. That was a great high-low.
That's the thing about Chris G. He adapts so well. Just in one game, he's already adapted to Arturo.
See, Ice Arrow will trade every single time. For all the Capcom guys out there watching this right now, unlike Capcom games or NRS games, the projectiles do not collide.
Nice throw break there. He blocks the cross up. A lot of people get blown up by that jumping 3. Oh, and he gets hit by the jumping 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't
That
block
hits an overhead.
standing. All right, Arturo, he needs to make something happen. I mean, he's just one combo, and this will get him to round, but
Don't
he
even need the ring.
clashes.
All right,
Can I
I'm
borrow it?
predicting 2 meters. He may use 3. Oh, he goes through all of it. Wow.
All right.
The Green Lantern is so instrumental in needing meter. I mean, even though he has his trait, he really needs that meter for his mix-ups.
Yeah, the thing is, he figured that Chris G would use his meter, but Chris G has such a life advantage, and he actually is outperforming Kirby right now, so why would he even use meter?
Yeah. I mean, the thing with Chris, though, especially for a lot of Green Arrow players, they love that full meter so they can have the setup into Super.
Yep.
It's one of the only characters that uses super reliably.
Yeah.
Mind the
And there you
fun.
go. You see Chris G with those fire arrows. And these are not good trades for Arturo. There you go. He tries to go in with the turbine to lift. It doesn't really work. He gets hit out of it.
And that's it. Chris G takes it.
All right, so
Time for the grand
Chris
finale.
G, who could have been in losers already, is actually advancing in winners now. I don't know if Arturo's regretting that decision, but it's fine. He's a competitor. He wanted a fair match.
All right, we have Dizzy and Lightspeed coming up.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, I'm sorry. I'm still waking up.
Yeah.
Man.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Shout outs to everybody watching on stream right now. Blow this up. I know you guys are really up in the morning early, just barely having some coffee, maybe an energy drink or so, but I thank you guys for watching this early. I appreciate it. You got to imagine how it feels for the players, too, that have been here, the people that are working here.
Oh, yeah.
All 3 days. It's a long grind.
It's one heck of a stretch. It's really an endurance game, to be quite honest. Just being able to get up and play at such a level while just being absolutely exhausted from the grind of 2 days of pools.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the tournament experience, too. You know, you can go home with pride, and it's like, you know, I woke up ridiculously early. I was in top 8. I took the tournament. I got a trophy. This was well worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what would be really well worth it right now? Some pig action.
I'm more partial to Themyscira, to be quite honest. But then again, I play mostly.
There's barrels in that one, so I can appreciate the barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all and the tree. That tree on the right side.
Is awesome. I
that
love
tree
the tree
is awesome. Yeah. I saw Heroic Legacy take a win with that tree. He had 0 health, basically.
No, meter burn tree is amazing.
The only thing he could possibly do is use the tree. And he did it.
Yep. All right.
All right, so I think they're going to do some button checks
Yeah,
right now.
button checks. I think they're doing an Aquaman mirror on Atlantis.
Yeah. All right, so Godspeed, if you guys don't know, he's a Black Adam player. Disney, he uses Aquaman.
All right. Oh, we got the brackets up here. We got Wound Cowboy against AG, Chris G. And winners and losers, the loser of the winner of Godspeed and Dizzy go to play Arturo Sanchez. Then the winner of Forever King and Korn Alucard play against GGA Slips.
Alucard has really surprised people this tournament. He's been taking out top players and popping off. He popped off on America's Sweetheart yesterday. GGA Jeremiah. How do you pop off against Jeremiah? He is the nicest guy in the world, and you're gonna pop off on him?
As a Michigan alum, part of that community, I will have to officially say that I did not expect anything less of any member of Korn.
Yep. He took out Tom Brady with Ares.
Yep.
And a lot of people have been downplaying Ares, so I hope this is
very much so.
a little bit of a realization for the community here.
All right, we got started here. Gets the throw. 39% damage. Man.
RDK Godspeed.
So good.
Gets him with a throw.
Right now, Dizzy is just trying to get that poke. All right, gets a stab, throws the interactable. That's going to help him.
And he has to pay for that, too. This is his kingdom. He's just destroying it.
What are you doing, my king? Take it out of the treasury. Oh, Lands the overhead
A
and
silent
instant
thank you.
wager.
Why do you resist?
Battle of Kings here.
Yep. All right, so Dizzy needs to make something happen. All right, he meter burns the interactable. I guess he didn't want to take a trident to see maybe Dizzy would have punished it or something.
Yeah. When he has that kind of life lead, though, I don't think that was necessary.
Yeah.
All right, now he wants to hang by the corner for the interactable. Well, to be quite honest, well, at the same time, he actually has the lead, so he's perfectly comfortable with this.
All
Gets
right,
the trade.
that
though.
wasn't a bad trade.
No.
Almighty Neptune.
All right, Dizzy has the meter advantage right now. So this is good for him if Black Adam decides to clash at any point.
Full combo. Oh, decides to go for
All
a
right.
low knockdown. I thought he would throw him over just to keep him away from
We're getting to the
interactable.
point where Godspeed needs to use Clash.
Yep.
He has the meter advantage.
Yep, there goes. I was waiting for me to burn interactable.
Yeah. This is not a good situation for him. Because he, look, exactly. If he didn't use that meter burn interactable, he could have gotten some life back.
Yep.
And that actually might have helped him in this match. But let's see what happens. Who knows? He can still take this. The way you utilize Clash in this game is extremely important.
Yep. Oh, gets that overhead with a forward 3.
Oh, he drops his combo. Oh, he
Gets the dive
oh, he hits him with the low lightning. All right. So that Clash did work in his favor in that situation.
Hey, so,
It really could have gone either way.
I mean, that's the difference why we're sitting up here and they're in top 8.
Yeah. All right. So Dizzy, he's changing his track. Question. What music do you think Dizzy is listening to right now?
I think he's BSing right now. I think he's pulling infiltration, pulling out his notes.
Oh, yeah. He has notes on Godspeed.
Yeah.
He's just going through it. All right. Do you think it's actually like voice stuff? Like okay, when you're fighting Godspeed, do this.
He's just taking memoirs.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, goes full combo, gets the lift.
All right. Whatever he did, Dizzy is starting off really strong. Gets him with that trait. Basically just free damage.
27 hits off of meter burn stab.
He whiffs the overhead. Black Adam's combos are pretty devastating. You don't want to take too many of those. He meter burns the interactable, but it doesn't really work in his favor.
Yeah, it seemed like a tinge of desperation, to
Yeah.
be quite honest.
Yeah, Black Adam was a little bit too far, so I'm not really sure what he was expecting.
I mean, if Disney wants to play that type of game, he really should not be on Atlantis. Atlantis
Yeah.
is one of the shorter stages in the game. It doesn't give him a lot of room to move around, and Black Adam will just get in on you pretty much any time.
Okay, good.
Meter
He uses
burn
a
back
meter burn
three.
back 3. Nice. Just that one combo is already turning the table here. Let's see what Dizzy can do. I almost called him David for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with
Morning, man.
me. My brain is not functioning.
Great throw. Now, do you know offhand if Black Adam activates trait and then uses throw, do all 3 of the orbs hit with the throw?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, you can see that the damage, it will still be taken.
You face the might of Atlantis.
That's an extremely good setup.
All right, who wins? The King of Kandak versus the King of Atlantis. And Kandak wins this one.
All right, Dizzy can still do this. Let's see what he's going to do.
Tries to go for that overhead.
He has no meter, though. Oh, he gets hit with the interactable. All right, so Dizzy ends up getting sent. He gets sent home.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. Great performance by Dizzy today.
yeah. So Godspeed, he advances with Black Adam
And here comes Korn Alucard.
versus Forever King.
You know it's morning when Alucard is not donning the tie and dress shirt, going for the pajamas.
Yeah.
I don't blame him though. It's early.
So, little known fact. Forever King, he goes by the alias of Mr. Sinew.
Okay.
It's a reference to the Magic School Bus. He's this really buff guy who, if you
If
shake
you're
his
in
hand,
Cross Tech
his
and
T-shirt
top 8,
rips.
please sign in
Oh, wow.
over at the
Yeah.
second stage. Cross Tech and top 8. VG Bootcamp
Little known
stream.
fact. The guy standing behind it, behind Alucard,
You've got
over his
3
shoulder.
minutes.
That's Mr. All Caps, Mr. Chris Carey, second in command of Korn.
All right.
Loudest guy here. He's Mr. All Caps because he is all caps on the internet and in real life. Nothing but screaming.
All right.
Although it might be a little early for that sort of thing. We'll see what
No,
happens.
it's never too early for some pop-offs. And you know Alucard's going to pop off if he wins.
Oh, yes. If he wins.
He has been popping off this entire tournament.
Corn has been extremely proud of their Injustice play.
Yeah. No, he's been playing really well. He's been catching people with Ares resets all day. People are just sleeping on it. They don't know how to react. They're not waking up properly.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're just getting hit by Godsmack.
The reset was nerfed, so it's not guaranteed anymore. But you could still do things like backdash out of it, or if you have Raven or Ares Mirror, you can teleport out of it. There are still options. You know, meter burn back 3 is still one of the more popular options that everybody has, but a lot of people just aren't aware of it yet. And I hope with time the game will evolve even further.
One thing that Alucard likes to do is he likes to meter burn the Godsmack. So not only is it an unblockable attack, it also has a hit of armor.
Yes.
And that's really blowing people up. I know he basically beat Jeremiah kind of using that strategy because he knew Jeremiah was pushing buttons. So here you go. We got Batman versus the God of War. And there you go. He gets him with the Godsmack.
I call that the power dunk, but that's just me.
All right. Oh, nice. He gets him with the Macho Man elbow.
We're just feeling each other out right now.
Yeah.
Throws the axe.
Oh, okay. He blocks high. He was ducking too, surprisingly.
Well, that meter burn fireball actually hits overhead.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
had to block that high.
I was surprised he reacted in time. All right.
Activates his bat.
Now, little known fact about Batman's Back 2-3, the explosion effect from the bomb and the batarang, you can actually jump out of it or backdash out of it.
Yep.
So you do not have to take the advantage on block from Batman in that string.
Yep.
Nor do you have to waste a bar or meter, which I've seen people do. Gets him with the Godsmack again.
It seems like Forever King is just looking for that meter burn fireball. Power dunk again.
Oh, he gets him. There you go. Now Forever King can start his game. Nice. Interesting combo. Using the Bat's mid combo. You don't usually see that.
I'm
Now-
not sure if he was going for the reset there or if he just dropped it.
Yeah. The problem with using bats in the middle of a combo is now he doesn't have bats to protect himself.
Yep.
So it's one of those situations where you're at this point of life, I'm not really sure you want to use it in combos. Oh, he
The
gets
meter
on.
burn-
Batman almost rolled out of the way.
Yep.
All right, another thing, that down one into sword. Oh, nice with the slide. That down one into sword from Ares, you can actually interrupt the sword.
Yep.
So you do not have to take that full string. And Ares' down one is one of the few in the game that are actually considered a low. So that's also something to consider. All right, he's getting with all the advantage he can possibly get with Batman there. Nice, gets him for combo. He clashes.
You're mine.
All right, so this is pretty much almost going to negate the whole combo that he just did. They're about even in life now. Oh, Batman slides. He got that contingency plan. Batman. Oh, he misses the back 3.
Arguably the best jumping 3 in the game right now. That cross-up is ridiculous.
All right, this is not good for Ares right now. He's going to throw batarangs. There you go. He catches Alucard jumping. His option probably right there might have been to teleport, but I'm not really sure. You know, Forever King might have been just waiting for that as well.
It seemed like Forever King was looking for a lot of resets and just waiting for the teleport. It just seems like he's kind of figured out what Ares' tricks are,
Well,
and
he's
he's
Batman.
just reacting to it.
Of course he figured it
Yeah,
out.
he's
He
prep-
already knew before the fight started what to do.
Do you think he had prep time?
Yeah. There you go. Starting up a combo. Nice 40% there. And he leaves him standing. He doesn't have to deal with any sort of wake-up shenanigans from Ares, which is mostly the teleport. Nice. Batman just throwing out some money.
Try to do the meter burn power dunk.
I really like that combo.
It's effective. It's really getting to Alucard right now.
Oh, he gets him the dive kick, but blocks.
Yes, Batman has a dive kick too. We don't have no idea why, but he does.
He's Batman, that's why. Oh, gets him with the Macho Man elbow again. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't want to just throw out those spears.
Grapple is grapple is super negative.
Yeah, plus you can duck it too.
Yep.
And Batman has a slow overhead, so I'm not really, I mean, there's really almost no reason to start blocking high against
I
Batman.
think Forever King is just getting a little too confident in his game, but he has got
He's
such
winning.
a life lead
Yeah.
right now that I guess it doesn't even matter.
Oh, nice. Forever King jumps out of the way. Oh, Batman misses the back three. There you go. Batman with that advantage after those meter burn batarangs.
You know what I haven't seen?
Oh, he uses the interactable bomb. Batman being so
I think
resourceful.
this is going to be it right here.
All right,
Oh, the last
desperation
second
clash
wager.
here.
You're sweating.
This is going to be maybe even. I don't know. Forever King might just let it rock. Oh, okay. He actually deals the damage.
Yep.
All right. So Alucard gets knocked into the loser's bracket, right? Or is that
No, that's it.
Oh, he was already in the loser's bracket.
Yep.
All right. So Alucard is eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah. If you notice one thing that Alucard wasn't doing in that last match, there was no teleport.
The thing is, I don't really know if he could have done the teleport. Batman,
it just
he can
seems-
actually punish it pretty easily. He has a 6-frame jab. He can see it coming.
Yep.
I mean, he could just down one as well. So it's tough, especially if Batman has bats. He could just throw that out.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
It did seem like he was constantly waiting for that teleport.
Yeah.
Which is why he was ending his strings
Plus,
early.
Batman is so mobile.
Yep.
You know, it's not like certain characters that are kind of always in one stationary position.
Yep.
Where he can kind of teleport and see, what happens. Batman was moving all over the place. He was dive kicking. He was flying everywhere.
I
He was
think
using
yeah,
interactables.
I think we saw every one of Batman's moves in that list series. I think we saw pretty much everything here. Okay, it looks like we're going to have Forever King come back up to play against GGA Slips.
All right. This is going to be a good match. I think Slips is going to stick with Deathstroke. I don't see why he would switch.
You know,
He does use Ares as well, and his Ares is pretty amazing.
honestly, I think Deathstroke is in the advantage here in this situation. Much more so than Ares.
Yeah. I think Deathstroke handles Batman pretty well.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty frustrating for Batman, too, because if he summons out his bats and then he just gets gunshotted, there goes the bats.
Yep.
So that's a huge, huge plus for Deathstroke there.
On the other stream, VG Bootcamp, we have Cross Tekken right now. We have CJ Truth versus Level Up Alex Valle. So if you guys want to check it out, go to twitch.tv/VG Bootcamp. And you'll see all of your Cross Tekken top 8 action there.
But I recommend you watch Injustice.
It's up to you guys. Different strokes for different folks.
Or you could do what I do and have like 8 different streams on one
yeah.
single page. And you try to keep up with all of them, which is nearly impossible.
I-
That's actually what a lot of the SRK guys do.
Yeah.
So a lot of you guys don't realize that those people that are doing all the results on SRK, they have a whole bunch of streams
Yep.
up all at once, and they're trying to keep up with every single game at the same time.
We
so you
try
got to
our
give
best.
them, you have to give everybody props.
We try our best to give as much of the community of
Yeah.
all fighters, regardless of what we feel, a shine equal in reference. It's only the responsible thing to do.
Yeah.
Jaxel of 8-Way Run actually has an excellent program similar to what was the Warp Prison system for StarCraft 2, which does show multiple screens with multiple screens of multiple streams with multiple chats. If you guys are really wanting to stream monster it up and take your stream monster to the next level, check out 8wayrun.com. I'm pretty sure Jaxel has it. If not, check out the fighting game community thread on neogaf.com. Shout out to Neogaf if anyone's watching here. Hi Katie, it's nice to see you guys again.
Alex Valle taking that round there. Well, he took that game.
I don't want to commentate that game. I commentated it last year and I hated that game. I'm not gonna lie. If the 2013 patch has really helped it, and it seems really fun, I just have no interest in it.
All right, so here we go. Slips using Raven.
Okay,
Wait,
this is gonna be interesting.
so Forever King is Deathstroke. Wait, this is button checks? No,
This-
wait.
oh,
No,
okay.
this is real. No, this is real.
All right, Forever
Okay.
King plays Raven. All right,
No. Wait, what?
I guess he
right.
had a pocket Raven.
I
for
guess
us.
so. I mean, I guess he feels like he can use Raven to deal with Deathstroke's zoning.
Well, the thing
And
is,
keep him in check.
the thing is,
There you go. See, there you go, right there.
The thing is, Singularity can catch him
Yeah.
anytime he wants to press a button. Like, Singularity is pretty much instant. But at the same time, if he screws it up, he's going to get guns.
Yeah. And right there, you see Raven could not, deflect those bullets. There's too many of them, and they're low.
Yep. Raven's still a really good mid-tier character. Her buffs helped her out a little bit. She might need a little bit of help still. Basically, just don't jump against her and you're good.
Yeah.
Play really patient.
And don't push a button when she has trait.
Yep.
Because this is gonna happen. I'm sure the Raven community is appreciating this.
Yeah. 38% off of that one combo. I don't think, did he blow any meter on that? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so 1 meter, 38%. Still ridiculous.
All right, Brad needs to make something happen. I say he needs to just rush in. You can't play this zoning game with Raven.
You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to bait Forever King into moving forward so he can leak back and head towards that rocket interaction.
Yeah,
he wants to play the RS trick.
Yeah. That rocket is really good for gadget characters because it goes full screen. Here you go. See what Brad does. Gets on the jumping 3.
He's good.
Nice. Takes the
Awesome.
round.
Yep. And now he's going to be able to apply that pressure.
Oh,
right
he
here.
gets on the rocket.
Kind of saw it coming.
Yep. One thing about Injustice is usually in a fighter, you get somebody in the corner, they're kind of at that disadvantage. They have to worry about endless mix-ups and things like that. But in this game, that corner can actually be to your advantage.
Yep.
Go. Let's see what GGA Slips is going to do here. Is he going to place a bomb? No, he doesn't place a bomb in the interactive.
That would be really, really unsafe for him
Yeah.
because he would get caught with Singularity
Yep.
almost instantly. Pulls the wager, though.
All right, and they're even. Time is getting really close. Brad has to do something.
Yep.
He can't take too much chip. He has to rush in.
Yeah, Slips really has to put on the pressure
Oh,
here.
he misses the forward 3. Oh, he misses it again. Nice blocking from Forever King.
Yep, and that is probably the round.
Yeah.
Yep, right there.
Good blocking from Forever King. I don't know what else he could have done in that situation.
mean,
He tried various mix-ups.
Look at the
maybe a
the,
throw.
The
But
look on Slips' face. He's
Yeah.
kind of confused. He was expecting he was probably expecting Batman, which is
Yeah.
why he went with Deathstroke.
right.
And he ended up catching Raven, and now he's kind of in a corner right now. He's in a bit of a conundrum. Maybe he's not familiar with this matchup.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't familiar with the Raven matchup at all.
I
He's
mean-
an underutilized character. I
Yeah,
would say.
definitely. Yeah, when I was playing in pools today, I was totally expecting to see a million Supermans, a million Doomsdays, Deathstrokes, and whatnot. So I practiced those characters, and then in casuals against a couple friends, I got a
Nice.
Bane and a Lex Luthor, and I was completely confused.
Brad finally kind of opens Forever King up.
Yep. He's playing the spacing game really, really well right now.
Oh, nice backdash there, but it doesn't. He ends up getting caught in a combo anyway. This is going to be what, 30-something%?
Yeah,
No, 37.
It's usually 37, 38, depending on what the hits.
Again, you can't be
Another
taking too many of
36.
those. Oh, he catches him.
Yep. Meter burn Singularity, man. It's so nasty.
He has an interactable.
He's waiting. He's
The
hoping.
thing is, you can meter burn that interactable too.
Oh yeah, but right now Forever King is. Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice backdash. Gets him with the overhead. There you go.
I would have meter burned back.
Nice. Brad
Okay,
knew
there
that
we go.
interactable was coming this time.
Meter burn Singularity. That's 26. And
Oh.
she backs up a little bit. Nope.
A little interactable teasing there. Let's see what Brad does here. Oh, he crosses him up.
Thought you were a pacifist.
You forced my hand.
Got some trash talk.
Old Teen Titans rivals.
Darkness takes me.
All right, nice from Brad. Getting Forever King with those low gunshots, but
Oh.
he can't take this. Raven with a lot of meter right now. She can just do some hella damage. All right, he just gets rid of the interactable. And this is gonna be it. Oh, he drops
wow,
the
he
combo.
dropped it.
Brad can still do
Wow,
this. He
ducked
ducks
the
the interactable.
interactable.
All right.
He forces the wager.
Now this is going to be even right now. There we go. Tide clash. Let's see what Slips can do. Oh, that was his
wow.
shot. This could be
That's
it.
it,
Brad
that's
takes.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my God.
Oh,
Oh,
he
the
gets
throw.
with the throw. Nice.
That was really, really clutch.
That was
really,
super
really
close.
clutch.
Nice from GGA Slips. He is not happy with his performance there, but he took the game anyway. That was super close.
They were both on the razor's edge with
Yeah,
that one.
those are some crucial drops there. Very smart from Slips to duck that interactable. A lot of people don't realize you can actually duck that
Yeah.
interactable.
You have to be quick about it,
Yeah.
but you can duck it.
All right, they're going to Atlantis now.
Yeah, Atlantis actually has a much better advantage for a Deathstroke type character that does a lot of zoning because it is faster for them to be able to get into the corner as well as be able to chase Raven down in the corner.
Yeah.
And if Deathstroke is in the corner, he can meter burn that Valve interactable all day to be able to push him back out if he so desires. So we'll see what happens here.
All right.
Low
He
guns.
blocks the EX low gun shots.
Yep.
He's learned from last time.
Yep. Yeah, they're just trading Singularity with low guns right now. Fireball, Singularity,
Oh.
Fireball, Singularity.
Missed input there from Slips.
Yep.
Nice. He's just slowly chipping him out.
And this is kind of how you have to play Deathstroke
Oh,
now.
he almost anti-aired that. Didn't quite work out for him.
Yep. Meter burn.
Now, in this situation right here, that interactable that Slips was next to, the little globe thing, Slips with Deathstroke has the advantage in that situation.
Yep.
Because he can actually place a bomb on it.
Yep.
Raven, despite the fact that she also flips off of it, she can't place any sort of destructibles on it.
Yeah, Raven's kind of at a disadvantage in general when it comes to interactables.
Yeah.
Just because she can't do the explosives.
Right, exactly. Oh, nice. Brad gets him with the jump 3. Okay, he can't get in close against Raven right now because Raven can use the interactable. So this is actually going to be very, very good for Forever King.
Yeah, he's still trying to eke his way in there. Gets the
Yep.
double Singularity.
And there you go. There's the meter burn interactable. Slips tried ducking, but he was too far, I think.
Yep. Yeah, it kind of fans out in a small, 30-degree fan. It's
Yeah.
just really, really small.
Oh, he
but
drops his combo.
the closer you are, it's easier to duck.
Yeah. All right, and the thing about this interactable is it's actually reusable for gadget characters.
This
And
is-
both characters are gadget characters, so no character can actually just eliminate that option from the other player.
Forces the wager.
Feel this, demon.
A little more smack talk.
Deathstroke's awesome.
Yeah, he
His
is.
his Clash quotes are some of my favorite.
It's between that and Green Arrow.
Yeah, Green Arrow has some awesome ones too. I actually like a lot of the Clash quotes with Regime Superman. He says some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Gets the throw into low guns.
Oh, gets it to jump 3, and GGA Slips takes it. It looked, that first game, it really looked like Forever King was going to take it pretty convincingly. You know, Slips, he didn't know how to react to Raven
Yep.
at first, but then he adapted.
Yep.
He adapted. They had a close second game, and then that third game, you know, it looked like Slips just had he had his number.
We have a term for it. It's called being downloaded.
Yeah, he got downloaded. All right, so now it's going to be RDK Godspeed versus Arturo Sanchez.
This will be an interesting matchup. Green Lantern versus Black Adam is very interesting in the fact that dive kick can be ring grabbed on reaction, so it really depends on how well it's going to be placed. But at the same time, you can still get Green Lantern players can get caught off guard a lot with lightning, just because we love back one so much.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how the matchup would go here. To me, it's like a 5-5, 6-4 situation, and it could go either way. So we'll really have to see what happens with this matchup. And the winner of Godspeed and Arturo will be playing Slips.
And is that
That should be losers finals.
semifinals, no? Or is that losers finals? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's semi because we still have a winner's bracket match
Yep.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's going to be Wound Cowboy versus Chris G later on after this match.
Button checks, everything like that.
Yep. Noticed after that first week one, button checks in this game have gotten incredibly faster. People just got to get adapted to that sort of stuff.
I'm, nothing personal, but I blame the MK community for that. They're so used to MK9,
Yeah.
and that terrible setup. I know NetherRealm's probably watching this, and I apologize for my vitriol when it comes to MK9, but you guys did a way better job with Injustice. It looks like you listened to all the complaints and really applied a lot of the problems I personally have with the game, really addressed them in a real positive way.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that the developers wanted to do was address those complaints. And, you had things like the button checks. You have button selects in the pause menu and in the character select screen. And then you also have the training mode improvements, which make the training mode amazing.
Oh, wow, he tried to go for that interactable already. Gets the meter burn rig grab. Overhead.
All right, Arturo, he doesn't capitalize on that combo situation he had there, but
Yeah,
it's okay. He has the life lead right now. He's keeping Godspeed away.
A lot of people are caught off guard by the meter burn machine gun.
Yep.
I don't know why. It's just like, okay, you see one wave, and then all of a sudden it pops again.
Yeah, it's kind of like Deathstroke's low guns.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you block that first set of low guns, you think you can dash forward, and you get caught with the meter burn.
Yep.
Oh, gets him with that lift.
I mean, Arturo is playing really well right now, but he does have kind of a sloppy setup.
Yeah.
It's probably due to the fact that it is still really early, and a lot. He's still waking up, trying to get in. He didn't get any warm-up games in whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't think really anybody did.
No, I don't think anybody did at
Yeah.
all, actually. Got the anti-air.
All right, now Godspeed, he just needs to do this a few more times, and then he can catch up. If there's one character that can do it, it's Black Adam.
Yep. All right, mirror burn ring grab again. Back three, overhead. Tried to avoid that clash. Ooh.
Honestly, he wouldn't have clashed in that situation anyway.
All right, burn back three, overhead.
He's making sure he can't clash, though.
No, not
There
at
you
all.
go. He just throws a bike at him.
Right.
Black Adam, no respect for Bruce Wayne's bikes.
Old property.
Yeah.
And Arturo takes the first game.
Pretty convincingly, too.
Yeah. He utilized meter burn machine gun really well. It looks like Godspeed just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, Godspeed, he needs to do something. He needs to adapt. Maybe he can tap into some of that slips factor there.
We'll see. He's on the West Coast. So it's like, it's what, 8:30 for him right now.
Yeah.
Black Adam. Green Lantern.
There has not been Arkham Asylum yet. I'm extremely disappointed.
I think a lot of people just don't want to take that risk. Like, they don't want to take the risk in general.
It should be a forced match. You should always be forced to use the pig in Arkham Asylum.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
This stage is pretty dangerous. They're both power characters, so they can throw that interactable pretty freely.
Yep. And I honestly think that they both picked this stage just because they don't want any crazy interactable BS in there.
Yeah.
2-2-3 into ring grab.
Oh,
back
drops
three.
the combo. There you go. Black Adam can return to favor with the interactable. It actually lands, too.
And as I was talking about in the auction a couple days ago, when it comes to this interactable with power users throwing it, it kind of throws to a weird curve, so it kind of curves to goes parallel along with the ground. It eventually does crash, but it is interesting to see how deceptive that goes. Back three into grab. All right, nothing out of that. Goes for more O's rocket. He's just zoning nicely with O's rocket. Throws the interactable, nothing right there.
That
but it does
access
explode on him.
explosion. Black Adam has his trait. He might just try to rush in. Oh, his trait disappeared at that point.
Yeah, I do not recommend Godspeed to do any type of dive kick from further than half screen away, just because Green Lantern has so many traits to stuff that, so many tools. All right, does dive kick right there. That was really solid.
Drops his combo.
Gets the jumping two. And shout outs to John Stewart and Atrocitus fighting in the background.
Oh, nice. Arturo, he knew he was going to take the interactable.
Yep.
So he figured, I'm just going to meter burn it. That's fine. Whatever. I don't want to get knocked down.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
That was a great idea for him. And he's going for the. He's camping under that interactable.
That interactable.
Arturo playing so patient right now.
Oh, that could have been a punish.
Really bad. The ring grab is so wonky in the corner.
Yeah, you got to modify your combos a little bit.
Back 1-3 and then goes meter burn.
Oh,
Back
nice. He
1-3.
forces Arturo to take damage from the trait, which is interesting. I like that. Oh, gets him to donkey kick. All right. Arturo's going to regain some life here, unfortunately, for Godspeed.
Yep.
But it's going to be about even.
It'll be 1 meter, I think. Nope, he does blow it all. Okay.
No, he definitely wanted that 25% life back. All right, now the thing here is Godspeed can get at least 15%. Oh no, that interactable
Oh, he
gets
tried
the dive kick. Oh, nice.
no punish.
Oh,
though.
gets down
got him with
one.
the down one. Awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I've noticed that Arturo is not doing any trait ring grab, which
Yeah.
is really surprising to me, considering that is a staple of his offense.
Yeah, and Arturo eliminates Godspeed from the tournament. I wonder if he was regretting that decision to not clash earlier before that interactable hit him. He could have at least regained 15% life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one of those things you're going to look back at and you're going to be like, damn it, I wish I did that.
You know, mistakes are made. It's
Yeah.
still really, really early in the game. The meta hasn't really evolved yet.
The
Yeah.
Fun Games corner is now open. You can't
Actually,
get
I shouldn't have said that. That I used
double the
meta
blue.
wrong. It's really, really early, and that is a pet peeve of mine and a few other people. Is people using meta wrong.
Yeah. All right, so next up is going to be Wound Cowboy versus AGE NY Chris G.
Now, is this
Actually,
going?
I see Slips going up there. I'm not. Oh, it's going to be Arturo versus Slips. Okay, okay, cool. We're still doing losers bracket.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go through losers bracket
Into
all the-
losers finals.
Yep, all the
yeah.
way to the losers finals,
Okay.
and then we'll have then we'll start going back through the winners bracket
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
The gauntlet matches right now.
Yeah. I guess Arturo just went to get water.
Yeah. Probably also went to record something to get that max CPM. Yeah. Check out youtube.com/NYCFurby. Pretty much a ton of pools matches that Arturo recorded will be on there.
Yeah, there's
sometime.
a lot of Injustice videos already on there with some pop-offs too, including Alucard versus Tom Brady, I recall.
Yes, yes.
Deathstroke.
I mean, yeah, Tom Brady, the king of Atlantis, was definitely exhuming sea salt that day.
Yeah, there's a lot of salt at UFGT.
Yeah.
A lot of people here were fighting to prove something.
Yeah, I was as well. I
Yeah.
did not do nearly as well as Injustice as I wanted to, and I was really upset for a good hour. I almost threw something. I was so pissed. But that's what happens, you know. It's still, this is the second major technically, or first major technically, depending on what you want to call ECT, that had Injustice.
Yeah.
So it's still really early in the tournament scene.
Yeah, I
And-
think this is really the first Injustice tournament with so many people from so many different
Yep,
locations.
exactly.
ECT had more entrants.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of people from the same location.
Yeah, ECT, in my opinion, is more of a regional.
Yeah.
You get a lot of the best and brightest from the East Coast.
Yeah.
This is the first time you see literally everybody
Yep.
everywhere here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have Slips starting off to a nice start against Arturo right now.
There you go. He punished that lift.
I do not recommend raw lift versus Deathstroke ever.
Nice.
Gets that full corner
Brad,
combo.
get some with that cross up. That forward 3, it kind of is just like Batman. When you're in that corner, you can do that forward 3, and it can actually cross you up. It's extremely dirty. Oh, nice. Slips, he just has a crazy advantage.
Roomba coming.
Oh, he gets him up a Roomba. One thing about that Roomba you might not know is that if you hold that button down, you can actually make sure that the Roomba doesn't drive off and hit
Yep.
the opponent yet.
Yep.
And then you can still do attacks at the same time, and then let it go at your own will.
Yeah. Arturo lands the meter burn rig grab into the back 3 for the full full stage transition. Does 1, 2, 3 into what I believe
Deathstroke
was
can use
meter
it.
burn.
Oh, he tries to use the Cinderella spin. It doesn't really work in his
gets
favor.
it back to the 1, 2, 3.
Kick in the face.
Best kick in the game. Not
Yep.
gonna lie, best kick in the game.
Oh,
I
that's
love
my
that,
favorite.
I love that brick wall.
Yeah,
That
that's
thing
my
is
favorite.
Awesome.
Definitely my favorite throw.
1, 2, 3 into machine gun.
Oh, gets up
Back
the
one.
Cinderella spin.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
That's what I call it, the Cinderella
I
spin.
like that. I like
'Cause
that.
that's
I'm
what it
stealing
looks
that.
like.
I'm stealing that. That's the Cinderella spin. I like that.
He gets rid of the interactable, and it hits his foot.
Oh, man. Arturo is on the ropes right now. Back 1, 3 raw was not punished. Really surprising.
All right, so Slips, a pretty convincing victory right there.
Yep.
Arturo, he started to kind of catch up near about the middle of the match or so. So let's see how it actually goes
Yep.
in game 2.
Deathstroke, download complete.
Yeah, pretty
Pulling off
much.
that computer,
Yep.
flipping the knife. Let's go.
Yeah, it just looks like Slips had an answer for everything that Arturo was doing.
You know what Deathstroke was doing right now? He was watching Arturo's YouTube right now. He's like,
he was downloading him.
Max CPM. 1, 2, 3 into machine gun. Oh, his rocket does nothing.
Oh, gets
back
with the
one,
cross
nothing. More O's rocket. Throws the interactable, nothing. Very patient, gets him hit with the O's rocket. Another O's rocket, does turbine, nothing.
Who do you think designed that Roomba? We're in, what, the Justice League's area?
Oh,
like,
are we
did Batman make that? Like, why would he have, I want a Roomba that just drives around with a big red button that explodes.
Technically, it was probably like some kind of Kryptonian technology because it is, it is Superman's world right now.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
So Superman, his evil plans to rule the world were to have Roombas with big red buttons on them.
Hey, man, he wants a really clean city. All right. Gets that ring grab again. Meter burn ring grab into back 3, into the full transition. So the Atom and Giganta are fighting it out. Into the Hall of Justice. 1, 2, 3. Gets the with the baseball bat. Misses. Could not do machine gun and ends up losing the round.
I wonder if Arturo's going to use the interactable? No,
No,
okay. He gets
no.
out of the corner.
Yeah,
gets hit by the overhead.
Yeah, the interactable in the corner there only hits directly in front of him.
Yep.
He swings it like a baseball bat. He does not throw it. Does 1, 2, 3, gets nothing out of it. Back 1, 3 into machine gun, activates meter burn.
There you go.
Jumping 1. Very, very good air to air.
Just
I
doing
love
his job.
jumping 1. Back 1, 3 into machine gun again. Jumping air, 1, 2, 3, machine gun. Meter burn machine gun.
Slips needs to get out of that corner. There you go.
Tries to get that overhead. Back 1, 3, machine gun again. It looks like Arturo is starting to get into a groove in this game. Back
Yeah,
1,
you can
3,
see a
raw,
huge
nothing.
improvement
Back 1,
over the
3
last
in the ring
game.
grab. Meter burn to ring grab. Nothing.
All right.
Wow, really surprising to me. Meter burns the ring grab again.
Now Arturo has no meter here, so if Slips clashes, he's gonna get a lot of life back.
It looks like he's deliberately doing forward 3 into start instead of going to full combo because he was trying to
gets
avoid
with the
that
cross up. Nice combo there from Slips.
Yep. And now Arturo is at the disadvantage.
Yep. And just like that, he just turned the table.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nice throw break there.
Raw burn.
Oh,
it finished
nice unclashable combo there.
Arturo
Nice.
Sanchez for the core.
Yep.
Clutches it out.
That's a painful loss to Slips because he was sitting on so much meter there. So much meter. And just like that, unclashable combo.
He was waiting. He was waiting for the opportunity to clash, and Arturo very, very smartly avoided any option for Slips to be able to clash for him.
Yeah, that was extremely, extremely smart.
All right.
Because that could have backfired on him.
Yeah, it did.
Begin.
All right, he starts with a
Raw
lift. That's a questionable
That's
decision.
online crap. You
Yeah.
don't want to do that. I
All right.
pull that when I'm in online. Back 1, 3 does nothing with it. Jumping 1, 2, 3 machine gun.
He's using that minigun a lot more now.
Well, it's great pressure. It's great pressure, and it's not a whole lot Slips can do in reaction to it.
Yeah.
All right, back
Nice
dash just
back
to get out of
dash.
it. Jumping goes rocket. Jumping goes rocket. Back 1, 3 in the ring.
Oh, gets him with an
Overhead.
overhead. And that overhead has quite a range, too, where it's not – you have to be
Jumping
really
1,
close
back
to the
2,
opponent.
Back 1, 3. Meter burn.
Oh,
Nice the transition.
nice. He's going to get a lot of guaranteed damage here. And he's going to get the positioning advantage.
It was the first time he actually did back 1, 3 trait.
Yeah.
Although he did not land the ring grab properly at that time, it still was really nice to see him pull that out of his repertoire.
One thing I noticed,
jumping back 1 into machine gun.
GGA Slips is really good at dashing forward when the opponent is jumping towards him.
Yeah.
He's not even bothering with trying with the anti-air or anything like that or blocking.
Raw ring grab catches.
Oh, gets him with the overhead again.
We're not going to see full combos anymore. We're going to just see.
Yeah, he's not giving Brad a chance right now.
Yep. He's just trying to avoid the clash as much as possible because Slips is on full meter.
He should have used the bomb.
I thought he did. I thought I saw a piece of dynamite.
Yeah, no, unless you actually push the button when you're doing the
Okay.
interactable, he's not going to throw it out.
All right.
And just like that, what a huge adjustment from Arturo Sanchez. He looked like he was downloaded that first game.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what happened.
You know what he did? He called OA. He called the power of the central battery. And he's like, please tell me what I need to do against Slips
All right.
for the core.
Slips has been eliminated from the tournament. Arturo Sanchez.
Fighting
That
it
was
out.
a really good adjustment from him.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yep.
You know, he was playing a little bit sloppy early in the morning. I guess that water woke him up. I don't know what was in that water, but he's actually awake now.
Where'd this Lego Harley come from?
Oh, it's always around.
Oh, is
I carry a little Lego Harley with me
Oh,
everywhere.
nice.
Yeah.
I have one of the Comic-Con a couple years ago when they when Lego introduced the DC line.
Yeah.
They were giving away Lego Green Lanterns.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the only time I've actually found a Lego Green Lantern. It was like they wanted to go forward with it, but
Yeah.
the movie was so terrible that they just kind of backed off and went back to the Trinity of characters.
Yeah.
So. Oh, it's okay because this is losers final. It's gonna be 3 out of
Winners.
5. Winners final.
This is winners
gonna be
finals.
3 out of 5.
Yeah. You know, this actually brings up a question.
Mhm.
So this is pretty much, you know, we've done a few tournaments for Injustice now.
Oh, is this the conversation we had the other day?
Yeah. Are we getting to the point for an entire tournament? Should Injustice, with the way matches have been going, you know, they're incredibly fast-paced.
Yeah.
Should Injustice end up being 3 out of 5 in the future?
Considering this game is almost as fast as Vampire Savior in
Yeah.
certain aspects, and the debate is as players get better, will the game get faster or slower?
Yeah.
Because defensive options become better and
Right.
whatnot. The game could go slower. It could drag on.
Yeah.
You know, right now it is. You know, honestly, at this point, it looks like zoning has become a very, very strong option for a lot of people, which is why the games have been stretching as far as they have. But I think as defense and offense get better and games become more aggressive, and of course we also got to think about NetherRealm patches, and they will probably make more rushdown characters more aggressive. I see another flash buff probably incoming next patch, but as that happens, I think the game will get faster, and I think we probably should migrate to a 3 out of 5 across the
Yeah.
board.
Yeah, I would say maybe wait till the end of the Evo season.
We were talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should wait till the end of Evo and then move forward.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind 3 out of 5. I'm sure a lot of players wouldn't mind it either. Plus, it gets rid of any sort of perceived randomness of interactables, which aren't random at all, but
Yeah.
it allows people, it's like, oh, you know, I lost, you know, this game because of the interactable. At least you
Yeah.
got one more game to prove yourself then.
I wouldn't complain about the interactable. I'd
Yeah.
complain more about Meter Burn Back 3. But that's just me being salty because I got lit up by Meter Burn Back 3. It's my fault. As I was talking, as I mentioned to him yesterday, it was my fault for hyping up Meter Burn Back 3 during the auction, and I ended up getting blown up the next day by Meter Burn Back 3 all day. Absolutely terrible.
It's a good strategy. It catches people pushing a lot of buttons.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does. And as a, Mortal Kombat guys, you guys love your strings. We love our confirms. It's gonna blow us all up. You
Yeah.
know, so I'm just really glad this game is able to bring all our communities together.
All right, so here we go. We got Juan Cowboy versus Chris G. Let's see what can happen here.
All right, gets hit with the ice arrow.
Now, I'm not too familiar with this matchup because you don't really see too many Sinestros fighting green arrows.
Well, Sinestro wasn't played a whole lot
Yeah.
because of his issues, but now with the buffs, it really helps him.
Yeah,
You know,
and there you go. So Wound Cowboy utilizing a really good strategy here. Chris G cannot just do a down one into arrow on block for free.
No.
You can actually interrupt that arrow.
Yep.
That's something that GGA Dizzy was utilizing in his match against Chris G as well yesterday.
Third ice arrow right now, but Wound Cowboy almost has a full trait, and trait will definitely help him in this matchup. Unfortunately, Boulder will not do very well against Chris G just because he'll be dashing the whole time. All right.
What do you think that thing is that Sinestro summons? It looks like a brain or something
You know
like
what? You know what? I just call it an aspect of fear.
that. Okay.
No, that's just my personal thing.
All right.
All right, gets the ice arrow again. Shot in the knee. The thing is with Sinestro's trait, he can activate it at almost any time as long as he's not on the ground.
Yep.
So you can do amazing unblockable setups. You can catch anybody in the air. You can catch anybody doing anything. Gets hit with ice arrow again.
And we're gonna get a
So
reset here.
1, 2,
Super.
2, into super.
This is going to be unclashable damage that Chris G's going to do right now. I don't know if he's going to allow him to
ridiculous
clash.
amount of
Oh, he
unclashable.
allows him to clash. I am not sure he should have done that.
And
I don't think so.
Wound Cowboy should be doing 2 meters here.
Yeah.
And he does do 2 meters.
I don't think I would have allowed him to clash in that situation.
No, you shouldn't have, but you know what? Chris is so confident in his game right now. Hits him with the 4-2 down 1-3.
Oh, here you go.
Ice arrow. Goes to the full combo again. Loads up another ice arrow.
Oh, gets
hits
him
him
with the
that
overhead.
instant overhead. That mix-up is so dirty. So dirty. You do the 1-2 and then jump and hold meter, jump and hold trait, drop the trait, let go of the trait, and you have an instant overhead with that nice high-low. And Chris G takes the first round. Yeah.
Mount Cowboy needs to make something happen. It looked like Chris G had his number. I don't even think Chris G knows this matchup. He's just playing Green Arrow.
You know, it's Chris G's natural.
Yeah.
Tries to meter burn the fear orbs.
Oh,
Does not work.
Thing is, you can't be using those orbs at that range because they are duckable.
Yep.
Unless you're full screen.
Yeah. He should have been using shackles. I want to see back 1-3
Nice.
or back 1-2 would even be nice. Give him a nice pushback. He's trying.
Oh no! He does
was-
not use the trait that well, and he
No,
still gets
he was
punished.
fishing that trade. He's
Yeah.
kind of desperate at this point. He's not sure where he wants to go with this.
Oh,
All right,
nice!
back 1-3, back 1-3 again.
Gets with the tires.
Yep. And that shackle still really, really gimps that damage. The scaling is so ridiculous on the trade. On the
Nice.
scale.
He makes himself safe there.
Yep. Try to do a
Still
raw
gets hit
down
with
2, ends up getting hit with arrow. Resets, gets another ice arrow loaded up and ready to go. Gets the jumping back 1.
Oh, gets him with the
jumping
jump
down back
3.
1.
Oh,
Oh,
he.
wow, shackle. That's what he should be doing right now. All right, gets the back 1-2, back 1-3. Back 2-1-3.
Okay. That was risky there. I mean, he could have just burned a barometer and
Yep.
he would have chipped them out.
Meter burn fear orbs. Adds another fear orbs. Another meter burn fear orb.
Oh, nice.
More fear orbs.
Nice. Building up that trait,
Yep.
too.
It's because he sees the fire arrows.
Yeah.
He sees the fire arrows. I'm not afraid of the ice arrow. I'm going to win every trade. Forget you. I'm going to do this. Charges, charges, charges. All right. Oh, yeah.
Here you go,
Gets the
flash.
ice arrow.
Or, I thought it was going to be a transition.
Yep. It was still a little too far away. Hit with that ice arrow.
There's the
again,
clash.
And the clash.
Think again for
Chris probably won't dump any of this meter. He wants super. Yep, as
Yeah.
I was thought. And Wound Cowboy blows everything. I don't like that. I mean, he did it to get trait, but he's in a situation
no.
right now. He really needs
I-
to do damage.
I don't
And
know why he did that.
There's
but
the super again. Pop, 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 pop.
he's going to do a back 3.
Back 3.
And he can do pretty much anything he wants
Yep.
at this point. Oh, he drops it.
Yep.
He just fills up his arrow anyway.
Yeah.
Gets him.
Oh, wow. I just
Not a
realized,
good trade.
I just realized that supers get rid of Sinestro's trait.
Yes.
That's pretty terrible, to be
Yep.
quite honest. You work so hard for that trait, and to have it thrown away for you because of a mix-up, I don't know.
All right, so Pick of the Hut in the background, kind of giving some advice to Wound Cowboy.
Yep. Slight grimace on Pig of the Hut's face.
Yeah, Pick of the Hut, he also uses Sinestro.
Yes, yes, he does.
And so he would kind of know. He's a little bit more familiar with the Green Arrow matchup as well. Telling him to duck low. But as soon as Chris G sees that you're ducking low, he's probably going to just go with the overhead.
Gets a forward 2, down 1-3.
this one's for you.
Oh,
he tried
gets
to,
him.
He tried to poke that forward 2 again and ended
Yeah.
up getting an ice arrow for it. I mean, Wolf Cowboy is just looking for things right now. He's not totally certain what's happening. He looks kind of lost.
You can't use that rock at that range because you are not at advantage.
Yeah. I mean, what he's trying to do is he's trying to catch it while catching Chris off guard, and he's just not playing. To be quite honest, he's just not playing smart and effective Sinestro.
Oh, nice anti-air.
Yep,
Here you go.
Gets the back 2, gets the
Oh,
the
nice
down 2
tech
and the
roll.
back 3. Yeah, he's afraid of that ice arrow. Nice
Yep.
block. Now, with Green Arrow, if he shoots low, that's a low, and that is just a terrible mix-up for you to catch off guard.
One thing about Chris G that I noticed is that he's extremely good at capitalizing in every situation he can possibly get. Any tight window for punishes, he's going to make sure that he can get it with that down 1. Nice. There you go. Anti-air down 1 into ice arrow, into super.
And here comes the free damage. Pop up, pop
And
up,
he's going
pop
to do a
up.
back 3. He's going to let him clash. Oh, he doesn't clash. Interesting choice there from Cowboy.
51% damage.
Oh,
off of
and
that.
that's it.
Yeah, this is going to be game.
This might have been Cowboy just defeated. I think he didn't want to waste the time. There you go.
There you go. Just yeah, that really sucks. But
Yeah, you can see it in his face. He just didn't know what to do. So
yeah.
Chris G moves on.
He's still salty. He's still confused. He's just, I have no idea what I need to be doing here.
Yeah.
But you know, he's not out because that was winter final.
Yep. So now it's going to be Arturo Sanchez versus Wild Cowboy. Now Arturo knows the Sinestro matchup, or at least he should, because he knows Sinestro.
Yeah. Well,
So
Sinestro Green Lantern is 5/5.
okay.
It's a very interesting matchup. The thing with Sinestro is you can block all of his zoning by blocking high. So he has to kind of come at you a little bit. With Green Lantern, you can do a few various things. Oa's Rocket Machine Gun are still really good. Trait Machine Gun is really good. You can't really do Jumping Oa's Rocket just because you will get hit by the boulder. So it really depends on how Arturo plays this. It'll be very interesting.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It'll be very interesting how it goes. He may just try to get up at Sinestro's drill and just try to work his back 1-3. I haven't seen forward 2 down 1, the nice overhead, at all. Pretty much throughout this entire tournament by anybody. I think I was the only one who used it in the tournament once so far. But Green Lantern has a lot of untapped tools right now, but he does revolve mostly around his back 1-3, his back 1 pressure in general, and of course Lantern's Might, which is his ring grab. But we'll see how this goes.
Yeah,
This
hopefully that last loss from against Chris G doesn't kind of deter Wild Cowboy in this fight.
All right, I think this is button
Yeah, this is
checks.
definitely button checks.
All right. Let's see if Arturo Sanchez will have the ability to overcome Great Fear. Oh, God. No. We're not playing that game. No. I love Super Turbo, but we are not playing HD Remix. Nope.
All right, so this is good for Wild Cowboy, actually, giving him some time to recover from that last loss, because he was pretty flustered near the end.
Yeah.
I mean, he pretty much threw it away at the end. He was like, I don't know what to do.
Like,
I'm not going to catch up to
with any
this.
competition, when you have that kind of mind problem,
Yeah.
when you are, for lack of a better word, mind screwed. I'm trying to be PC here.
Mentally guard broken.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the word I used the other day.
Yeah.
It was mentally guard broken.
Green Lantern.
It's best to just like in any other professional
Yes,
game.
pig.
All
right, we might get some pig advantage here.
You're hyped for the pig.
I am super hyped for the pig.
I'm not a fan.
I
I
wanna
know I'm
see-
in the minority, but I am just. Not
Is
a fan.
everybody in the stream check? Are they oinking right now? I want to know if they're no oinks.
They're probably still waking up right now.
They're still waking up.
Yeah.
Hopefully they got some bacon.
Wow.
Oh, he shows them what's on TV. There you go.
Ring grab, meter burn, jump. Oh,
Oh,
he hasn't done it all. He hasn't done it all. All top 8 yet, so he
Yeah.
hasn't been able to do the jumping 3 into the 2-2-3 ring grab. Right now, Wound Cowboy kind of confused, but he does almost get one hold.
nice. Punishes the lift.
Yep. 1-2-3 into machine gun. And Arturo
doing his job.
commanding first round.
Gets him
Throws
with the flower. Did you know you can defeat evil and fear with a flower?
flower power, man.
Yeah.
Meter burn.
There you go. Now the thing is, Arturo is camping at that flower. Oh, he gets him with the kick.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, is he gonna throw a TV at him? Yeah, he
Yes,
shows
he
him what's
is.
on.
with this, with Arkham City, Sinestro as a power zoning character, he's at a significant disadvantage because there's
Yeah.
nothing in the corners for him.
Yeah.
There really isn't.
Oh, Hector Sanchez in the background, surprised at that victory from Arturo.
Oh wow, that's not even cool. Shout out to Hector if you're watching.
Oh, he's definitely watching.
Yeah.
He's gonna punch me in the face next time he sees me. It's okay.
I was hoping to have the opportunity to meet him this time, but unfortunately, out in the West Coast somewhere.
Yeah, I know. He had other plans, unfortunately, other obligations.
Of course.
All right, so here we go. Oh,
Trade
they're
it.
just throwing TVs at each other. All right.
Sylvester Stallone said in Demolition Man, "You're on TV." 4-2 down 1-3 to get him full screen. Oh,
Oh, he throws a flower at him, returns the favor. Evo can use flowers too.
apparently so. The
Yeah.
power of love.
Yeah.
Shackles into back 3. Back 2, 1, 3.
All right, he gets his trade out. Arturo Sanchez, this match is pretty much the exact opposite of the last game.
Yeah, it looks like Wound Cowboy is playing way more comfortable. Like I said, this is a 5-5 matchup.
Yep. Oh, nice. He just eats it. He knew he was going to take that flower.
One,
He
two,
might as well
three.
just get some pressure off of it.
Now, as he's blocking, he could be pressing trait right now to
Yeah.
establish, to get that pressure off of him. But nope, gets the meter burn. One, 2. All right.
Nice. He throws him back into the corner. Oh, he blows up the wake up.
Yep.
One thing I noticed about Wound Cowboy that he might want to kind of tone down on is using that wake up so much. I know it just got recently buffed, but you kind of have to use it a little less often.
You know what I'd really like to see him do? If when he's right next and on Oki, just go for a grab.
Okay.
Go for a grab. It'll be the one thing that Arturo does not expect.
Yeah.
But the grab is really good.
Yeah.
And
Oh, nice. There you go. Just
right.
like that, Wound Cowboy just reverses it. All right, so it's 1-1 now.
Arturo giving in to Parallax that game. I'm sorry, I'm a DC Comics nerd. Green Lantern's my favorite character, so yeah, I'll be throwing these jokes out all day.
All right, so let's see what's going to happen here. Are we going to see a more of an even match right now, or?
Oh, jumping one.
Oh, there's that wake up again.
Yep.
You know, in certain characters, maybe not Green Lantern specifically, but if you think he's going to do a wake up attack, you can forward 3 armor it and just blow him up.
Oh, got caught with meter burn.
And there you go. There's that wake up
Back
again.
1-3 again. Overhead again. Back 1-3. It looks like Arturo is
Damn straight.
yeah.
Oh no, that did not work in Wound
With the
Cowboy's
power of the
favor.
spirit, purging Parallax from his body. Man, I'm such a nerd. Back 1-3 into ring.
All right.
Wagers.
He clashes early. I don't know.
don't
I
know.
might have taken
It
one more
depends on-
combo.
It depends on how much meter it blows. Blows 2 meters.
Yeah.
Gets the meter burn right there. I don't agree with that at all. He should have, after doing meter burn boulder, should have immediately started charging. No need for shackle.
All right, so
Three,
here you go.
jumping
Got a
three,
combo. He can
back
still do
2-1-3.
this.
Fear
That is
orb.
not a good trade in Wound Cowboy's favor there. Nice. Gets with the boulder. Block.
Yep.
Oh, he absorbs the TV again. Not letting Wound Cowboy get
You know
any
what?
advantage off the
Yeah,
knockdown.
Wound Cowboy has 3 traits right now. What he should be doing right now is every time Arturo jumps in the air, just fire a trait. Just
Yep.
let it rip. Because you'll get it. You'll hit him, he'll enter juggle state, and you can throw your fear orbs. Oh, almost got the transition there.
Yeah, in this stage, the transition, it actually starts off a little bit more to the right side compared to other stages.
Ring grab, back 3.
Is this
2,
it?
3,
And
hit
that's
the ring
it.
Grab, and that's it.
All right, so
No,
I think this is
still
3 out of 5.
It's still 3 out of 5
Yeah.
because this is losers finals.
Once a Green Lantern, always a Green Lantern.
except for the time he was a Yellow Lantern.
Yes. Now, actually, that's not true. He was always a Green Lantern, even as he was Parallax.
Okay.
He stole all the Green Lantern rings, absorbed the entire power battery,
All right. I don't know if that counts.
burned out the
but-
sun.
Okay.
And if he's wearing the green, he's Green Lantern.
All right.
Yeah.
Kind
Uh,
of squint. Yellow looks kind of greenish, I guess. So.
Well, it depends. You know, your eye actually detects yellow through the green corn, so
Oh, all
the
right.
green cone.
A little known fact.
Yeah. The primary colors of light versus the primary colors of pigmentation.
Mm.
Through substitution, green is only shown when all other colors and pigmentation are negated.
We got some science lessons over here. What is going on? Commentary for Injustice.
I bring my A game.
Yesterday we were talking about the Magic School Bus. Now we're talking about pigmentation.
Hey, these guys gotta learn something. All right, jumping 3 into 2-2-3. 2-2-3-1 actually, because he could not get the ring grab. Back 1-3 into machine gun. All right, fear orbs in the face, blocked. Down 2. Oh, okay, I like that. Back 1. All right.
All right, keeps on the corner. Nice throw break. He does just a lift. Nothing happens after that.
1, 2, 3, machine gun. Fear orbs.
Oh.
his rocket. Oh, his rocket.
Yeah,
with
he-
his shackles.
Yeah, he gets at the tires. Doesn't really work in his advantage there.
Yep. He's got a
Nice.
He's got
Oh,
a full,
he drops it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Oh,
I don't really like how he's using trade at all right now. No, he hasn't really been using trade effectively at all this entire game.
Okay. So he can still do something right now. I mean,
this game is
it's
still
almost even.
very even right now.
Yeah.
And he almost gets a full charge right now. He's almost 2/3 of the way.
One thing I would recommend that he do is get full trait and then go buy an interactable, throw out the trait, force him to block, and then throw the interactable while they're in block stun.
What he could do, honestly, at full screen, is he could do, this is a move I do when I play Sinestro, is he can actually piano,
Nice.
he can piano down forward 1, and then go trait meter burn, down forward 1, trait meter burn.
Yeah.
And
See, right there, he could have thrown the interactable while he was in block stun.
Yep.
I mean, there's no reason not to do it. And that's one of the things, as people play this game more, they're going to be more aware of their stage tactics.
He was trying to go for that unblockable set.
Yeah.
He was trying to do down 2, and then he would have done down forward 2. He did down 1, then try to do down forward 2, and then activate trait, and then meter burn, and that's an unblockable setup. So
I think Pig is telling him use the interactable there in the background.
yeah.
So that's definitely something that he wants to be doing. But I mean, he just took that game anyway, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's working for him right now, but he could be doing better. Right now, both players are playing kind of sloppy. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot on the line right now.
Yeah.
This is a big tournament. It's early in the morning. These guys got a lot to prove. All right, there you
jumping
go.
1 into 1, 2, 3 ring grab. All right, O's rocket with meter burn fear orbs.
Nice.
Jumping 1, 1, 2, 3. No, that was 1, 2, no 3. It gets a little bit more of a charge on that. Turbine, back 1, 3, no punish. Back 1, 3, ring grab. Meter burn ring grab, back 3, jumping 3, 2, 2, 3. No ring grab at the end.
Oh, no. Gets
back
it
1,
below.
3, machine gun.
I don't think Wound Cowboy has done a single throw this entire tournament.
No.
I don't think I've ever seen it once.
Oh, he plays Sinestro a certain way. It's worked for him so far, but
Yeah,
there are
definitely.
definitely holes in his game. But
Yeah.
it is still early in Justice. I can't be the one to make those types of comments because
Yeah.
I didn't make it out of my pool, and he is in top. He's in losers finals.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
you know, the thing is, after this tournament, you know he's going to be leveled up so much from this
Oh
experience.
yeah, there is so much learning going on right
Yeah.
now. Tries to go for the boulder because why not? It seemed like he was going to be giving it to him.
All right, so this is pretty much even now. Gets
A
him with
great
that interactable.
No, don't want to do that. Like I said, as soon as Green Lantern goes in the air, he should be hitting trait. Because he'll get the juggle state and he'll be able to bounce fear orbs off of it. No, don't blow that meter yet. All right, they're just trading right now. O's rocket with fear orbs.
This is really
There we
good.
go.
Nice. Wow,
Wow.
Cowboy takes out
Arturo
Arturo Sanchez. Nice. You know, at the start of that set, it looked like Wound Cowboy was kind of defeated there, but then he ran it back. He made great adjustments.
He was really, really patient, and
Yeah.
it worked out for him great. So, Thal Sinestro from Korogar.
Yeah, no, shout outs to Sinestro. He's actually the guy that beat me too. So I'm happy he's made it so far.
Yeah, there were a lot of Sinestros today, and
Yeah.
I was really surprised at that. Really, really surprised. Okay, and
All
we've
right.
just been informed that grand finals will be best 4 out of 7. And as it should be, like these games will probably go 10 minutes.
Yeah. So I think this is just kind of reiterating that conversation we had earlier that, you know, maybe 3 out of 5 should kind of be the standard. you
It
know.
really should.
Yeah.
Honestly, it should.
I think it's definitely worth that conversation. I know there was a lot of debate on Test Your Might really early on
Okay.
that it should be 3 out of 5.
You know, I really should just start an account on Test Your Might and
Yeah.
just kind of integrate a little bit better. you
Yeah.
know. And at the same time, I invite anyone from the Test Your Might community to come to SRK or hit me up, follow me on Twitter at Chindog21.
Yeah. I'm at Delratch.
Yep.
Hopefully you guys like me. Don't hate me.
Yeah,
please.
man. First thing you gotta know about commentary, you gotta pitch that Twitter. Pitch it. It's all good. I just want to see one uniform community. And if
Yeah, no.
Injustice is going to be that game, then Injustice is going to be that game.
I still want to see some team battles. I want to see some Capcom guys versus
That was
some MK
that was
guys.
Jabali's plan for
Yeah.
CEO. He really wanted Team Capcom versus Team Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Can we
gonna
have Chris G?
No.
Why? He was originally a Mortal Kombat player, though, back in the
He was
day.
originally a Smash player. So
Okay, well, I'm not going to say anything about that game.
no.
But let's pretend it doesn't exist.
Well,
He's a Mortal
I
Kombat
just
player.
talked about being inclusive.
Okay.
I've in my history, I have consistently gone after the Smash community and consistently dug into it. I mean, we can agree to beat up on the Smash kids as much as we want, but really we should bring them in.
Right.
Let's be as inclusive as we possibly can. Evo, despite my protests, Smash is in Evo as a main game,
which is awesome. Actually,
which
I
is
like
awesome.
That.
Congratulations to the Smash community for really pushing that. You know, I questioned some of the tactics at the time, but after having long conversations with guys like Alex Strife and whatnot, they really have a passion for their community, and they should be respected for
Well, I'm calling them out right now. I want to fight them in injustice. The whole MK community should call them out.
Oh, wow. Uses the interactable there. Honestly, I did not know you could bounce off of the fountain. Is this game or is this button checks?
This is definitely a game.
Okay.
This is some pretty intense button checks if that were the case.
All right. Well, he gets the ice arrow. And
Oh,
brings it about
nice.
even another ice arrow. Yeah, Chris's corner combos are ridiculous. Oh, another ice arrow. Yeah, that Oki wake up on that Oki setup on for ice arrow is just ridiculous for green arrow. It's really unfortunate that none of the extra costumes are in the game because I really like the arrow costume.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that costume is one of my favorite. It looks so awesome.
Yeah, and voiced by Stephen Amell, the
Yep.
guy who plays as Oliver Queen in the show.
Yeah.
Which really makes me hope we can get more guest voice actors for the extra costumes.
That'd be cool.
Oh, back 2-1-3 combo. More
Maybe
fear
some,
orbs.
Adam West.
Yeah, Adam West would be awesome. You know, honestly, I want Mark Hamill Joker.
Okay.
I want Mark Hamill Joker. Another ice arrow. Fear orbs. Meter burn fear orbs. Another fear orb.
Be afraid.
Be afraid, Chris G. What are you going to do? Roomba coming at you. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Avoids the explosion. Ice arrow again. Sets up for another grab ice arrow. Gets a low ice arrow. Wagers immediately. Great idea. No wonder Hal hates you.
Yeah, Chris G takes it. He had the meter advantage there.
Wow, Chris G actually blew all of his meter.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that he allowed that. Yep. Oh, that is awesome. Got the back two down one.
Nice. Nice. Oh,
Oh.
okay. It misses, but I like that he's actually using interactables now.
Yeah.
He's already leveled up since that last game.
Yep. Using that down forward two, throws another interactable.
There you go.
I still don't like using the meter burn fear orbs right there. I
Yeah.
just don't like it. Anything closer than full screen, don't do meter burn fear
Nice.
orbs.
He avoided all those arrows. That was very smart because that could have been
Throws
it.
the Roomba.
Nice.
Nope.
Oh, gets him with the anti-air arrow
Yeah,
jumping.
he got a little too hungry on
Yeah.
that. You know what? If he had just done Boulder, that would have done enough damage. Well, meter burn Boulder would have done enough damage as Chris was jumping. That would have been enough for him to take the round. But you know, they are still feeling each other out. It's still interesting. Chris pulls the anime glasses out. We'll see if those come out.
I like that Juan Cowboy is playing a lot more confidently now.
Yes.
Like after that loss when he got sent into losers, he
Yeah.
kind of redeemed himself during that
Yeah.
match.
And let's be honest. You know, I hate to mention this sort of thing. In the Capcom community, we call it the Wong factor, which is basically Justin just magically gets things. And I honestly think it's because people get nervous and a tad bit starstruck when they're next to top players. But Wound Cowboy has really, really put it together here. You know, he beat Arturo, he beat Chris G. He's done really, really well here. And despite his nerves, he's really put on a great performance. Down 1-2. And he gets a little bit of trade off of that. Gets the ice arrow combo into
nice.
down 1-2.
There's that wake-up attack again. It's almost like he's always going to do the wake-up attack. So Green Arrow, he could probably just forward 3 armor it and then get a full combo. See, like right
Yep.
there, he could have just
With
done it.
with
But he had
trade-
the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he had blown meter after that, it would have gotten a fairly significant amount of damage.
Yeah.
A good like 13% and pushed him back. So yes, finally. No. You know what he should be doing? He should be doing boulders now because he is teaching Chris to duck.
Yeah.
He's teaching Chris to duck, throw those boulders because they hit overhead. When you get the meter burn boulder, when you have no trait, you'll be able to get a full trait off of a successful meter burn boulder. He has fire arrows. Just forget it. You know, not worried about ice arrow.
Yeah.
He's really adjusting well. Back 2-1-3. Gets full trait. A little scary.
That
Down
wake up
1-2.
attack again.
Down
Nice. Throws it
4-2.
interactable. I really like these adjustments that
There we
Wild
go.
Cowboy's been making.
Yep.
He's playing a lot smarter. He's playing a lot more patient.
He might have lost that round there, but he's
Yeah.
still doing super, super well. You know, Chris.
Nice. He gets the shackles.
Oh no! I would have done meter burn boulder there. No. He's getting nervous again.
Yeah. He's letting him get
He's gonna
too
get
close.
caught here, and he has full meter.
Oh no! That wake up attack.
All right.
Can't rely on that all the time.
Wow. You know what? I'm really surprised that Chris did not go super right there.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised at that. Maybe he wasn't paying attention. Maybe he's a tad bit nervous himself.
All right. So Wound Cowboy uses all of his meter.
I don't like that at
He
all.
thought Chris G was gonna wager, or at least something. But again, Green Arrow wants that meter because he wants to do that super.
He wants that super because it is his primary source of damage.
Oh, nice!
Wow! In
Wound
your
Cowboy.
face, fear orbs. And he is really adjusting. He's really coming. Chris, a tad bit disappointed himself. Is he starting to get shaken like he usually does? When he no, it's a serious fact. When Chris starts losing, he starts to doubt himself a little bit. He starts feeling a tad bit defeatist. But Chris is arguably the best player on the planet right now. You know, you can argue that between him and Infiltration, but right now he's
I
really,
just want to
really
make
strong.
a comment. Chris G looked back, and it looked like he was looking for coaching advice, and nobody gave him anything.
You know,
So
Yeah.
there's always
which is really funny because, yeah, for AE, he had an entire subcommittee
Yeah.
right behind him. You know, Fnatic was there, Knives was there, like at least 6 to 8 guys right behind him. And he looks back, oh God, nobody played. You know, none of my teammates play this game.
Yeah.
Crap.
all right. So this is game 3.
Oh wow, down 2 into down back 2, down 4-2. Oh, I'm getting tired now. Back 2-1-3, gets a little bit more trait. Tries to go the down forward 2, Arachnid.
A little trade there.
Down 1, Roomba.
Oh, he makes it explode early.
All right, gets the trait. He does back 1, gets nothing. Ice arrow. Wow, raw back 3. That is something I was not expecting. Gets another ice arrow, full combo. Oh, another ice arrow.
Oh, he doesn't take the round. Okay, there you go. He almost dropped the ball there.
It almost seems like he was trying to go for positioning.
Okay. All right.
He thought,
Wound
okay,
Cowboy,
I'm
you
going
know
to
that wake-up
I'm going
attack.
to take this round, so I'm going to get in the position I like.
Okay.
All right,
That makes sense.
all right. Ice arrow, back 3 again.
Nice.
Oh, okay. All right, he's got something. I would like him to see. I'd like to see him do a little bit more. Like he could be doing.
I like
when
that
he
punished
hits that,
interactable.
when he hits that trait, instead of doing back 1 right into shackles, he could do back 1 3 and then back 3, and then jumping 2, back 1 2, and then shackle for way more damage. He does like 35%.
And we got a reset.
Yep.
All right.
Full unscaled.
And it's going to be
Explosions.
another unclashable hit. And he makes it completely unclashable. There you go. Now Chris G with those fire arrows, he's just going to try to chip him out at this point.
But there's the thing, you can't out-chip Sinestro.
Oh, he gets him to jump 3.
Yep.
All right, so Chris G is up 1 game. It's 2-1 right now.
And this is a best of 7 match. So Chris G still has 2 more matches to go to win this. You know, Wound Cowboy still has the opportunity to win this. It's still way early in the game.
Yep.
It's great to see. Are you familiar with Wound Cowboy at all? I do not know this guy at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, he is a top-level MK player. He's
Okay.
known for his Shang Tsung play.
Awesome.
He is extremely good.
Awesome.
He's extremely good. I can't even
this is
emphasize
truly
that
a
enough.
meeting of the communities.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
And I mean, Chris G is is pretty familiar with the MK community as well with his reptile play.
Yep.
He always manages to sneak into various top 8s or top 16s and stuff like that. People just like to downplay Chris G because they're like, oh, he doesn't play this game. But he's just so fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
And Reptile is such a good character that the MK community kind of downplays a lot. That he shows them, he's like, hey, this guy is good. But whatever.
All right,
It's the
back
MK
one.
community.
Yeah. Wound Cowboy tried to go back 1-2, did not avail. Then he tried to do back 2-1-3. Chris G gives him an ice arrow for his troubles. Another ice arrow. Back 3 goes to the full combo, resets into another ice arrow. Forward 2, down 1-3. He's got that ice arrow. He's just waiting.
I like that little mind game that went on there. As soon as Chris G had his arrow out, pretty much everything froze. It's like you're worried. You don't know what's gonna happen at that point.
Because you could be caught off guard at it every time.
Exactly.
Yep. Forward
Nice.
2, down 1-3.
Using the interactable. Oh, he gets down 1. Nice throw there. Okay, and he throws him into the corner.
That was really smart of him. He knew he was going to win the match, so he loaded up the ice arrow and then threw.
He tried to punish that jump in, but he didn't
that was
quite do
really
it.
that was really smart. Got the overhead back 2, then went down 1. Then went down 1 right into shackles. Couldn't really get a whole lot out of it, unfortunately.
Oh, gets him with that jump 3. That you gotta respect that jump 3.
No.
That
Yeah.
has a crazy hitbox.
Yeah, the priority on jump 3 is ridiculous for Green Arrow. I always want to go anti-air because I play Green Lantern, and jump 1 and jump 2 are really great air-to-airs, but Green Arrow's jump 3 is just crazy dumb.
Gets him with a reset with super. And he can't clash anyway. I mean, he's going to take more damage. This is going to be really tough for Wound Cowboy.
Yep.
And he just takes an overhead fire arrow to the
All right,
leg.
so we have Chris G up 3-1. Can Wound Cowboy really pull it together? You know, honestly, I think he should go to character select. He should take a breather. He should relax.
I don't know if they want to do the best 7.
They are doing best 7 right now.
Yeah, it looks like they don't particularly care. Dizzy had to inform Wild Cowboy, hey, your match just started. You got to kind of look.
He looks defeated. He was hoping he puts it together. He did get a really awesome forward 2 down 1-3. You know, things are working out for him in this favor right now early.
Yeah, there's no reason to be defeated at this point.
All right,
He's been doing
great,
really good
great
against
down
Chris
to
G.
anti-air. Oh wow, he actually did land the one part of the back 2-1-3 chain.
Nice, gets him. There you go. This is exactly what Wound Cowboy needs to do.
Yep. Oh, okay, got that boulder. I thought he was gonna throw the interactable. I guess not. Yeah,
I think he could have got jump 3'd out of it anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't want to take that risk, especially
true.
when he has such.
Well, when he has
Oh,
trait,
there you go. Okay.
when he has trait, he could actually hit the trait as he's jumping and then throw the interactable, and it makes it safe.
Now, if you notice there, Chris G, he was expecting that wake-up attack and then punished it, but then Wound Cowboy, he had his trade out, so he was able to punish his punish.
Yes.
Which is a pretty smart play.
Yeah, Sinestro is still a very in the oven character. It's still baking for technology for Sinestro. There are a lot of really great guys out there playing a lot of things. Obviously, Pig of the Hut, some Cuban guy from Florida. Lots and lots of Sinestro technology, and with his recent buffs, he's going to get a lot of play. Oh, that's really awesome.
Think again, forehead.
He has less meter, and he clashed really early on. I'm not sure if I agree with that. And he gets
3
30% back. I mean, I don't agree with that. That seemed like a waste of meter to me. If you were going to clash at that point, I don't know.
All right. I have a personal rule that unless I'm desperate, I never use more than 2 meters in any clash.
Okay.
Just because I like having that meter with all my characters.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he doesn't capitalize.
full combo.
Oh, this
And
is going to be tough
unless
for Sinestro.
unless
There
a
you
miracle
go.
happens.
Chris G ends up being the Injustice winner for UFGT9.
Ban the testers.
Bandits, no way.
Super kawaii, Chris G. Kawaii. My apologies.
So shout outs to Chris G winning a huge tournament in Injustice
Yeah.
with Green Arrow. That was really good. I think after this tournament, a lot of people they're gonna watch the archive.
We
They're
got
gonna
some
look
guys
at
who
their
aren't here.
matches.
We'll get them their awards later.
They're gonna level up after
GGA
this.
Pim
Okay,
Pim
so
Jim, is he here?
so the last two majors
No.
have
Okay,
been
he's
it's
in
been Tom
13th
Brady,
place.
then
Yep.
Crazy
Chris G.
88
You know, a lot of
DJT,
people are
13th
like
place is here.
ban the testers
Come
as
on
some
up.
kind of joke. To be quite honest, you know, it's still really early in the game, and players are getting better.
Yeah.
A lot of testers were
Well,
knocked out early.
yeah,
like
I mean-
knocked out super early. We were talking about how Tom Brady was eliminated by Corn a la carte earlier.
Yep. DJT.
You know, 16-bit was also eliminated earlier.
Also in 13th place.
A lot of these guys.
Emar Osimo. Is he here?
Yeah, I mean, if
Awesome.
you're gonna have a tournament, and let's say the testers happen to be the best players, well, you gotta let the best players
Also
let it
in
rock.
13th place,
I mean,
King of the
how
Hut.
else is the community
Come on
gonna
up.
learn?
Yep. I mean,
Who else would be using Green Arrow at this level if it wasn't Chris G right now?
yeah. I mean, and we'll
In
see,
ninth
we'll
place.
see.
Perfect legend.
We'll see what happens here.
Carl, where are you at? Carl.
Perfect
Wow.
legend. He was here,
Come
Yeah.
on up, buddy.
but yeah, he got 9th place.
He's probably
he did pretty well in Injustice, but
He was
he's still in a character crisis right now.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to use Batman, but he's not. He feels like Batman has a lot of inherent
Well,
weaknesses.
he thought he was going to take this game free.
Yeah.
Carl, I'll
Also
be
ninth
blunt.
place.
Carl
GGA
has an ego
16
problem.
bits.
And he honestly thought that he was going to take everything free. He's from Toledo, which is just outside of Detroit. It's basically
In ninth place
Ohio's
as well,
suburb of
GGA
Detroit.
Sook.
Yeah.
He talks a lot of
Sook
smack
here.
to the Detroit guys.
All right, we'll get
Yeah.
him later.
And you
Now,
know,
GGA really
Also
represented
in ninth
well
place,
in
GGA
Injustice.
yes,
Jeremiah.
GGA has
Not
been
here? All right.
farming
Yeah.
Injustice players.
Yep.
GGA
In
right
seventh
now,
place.
I think in 6 months to a year, GGA will have the
GGA
best
Dizzy.
stable of Injustice players by
Yeah.
far. And I'm really happy for them. They've really taken this game to heart. They have an arcade version, like
Yeah.
they have their own arcade,
Yep.
which is really awesome.
Yeah, if you guys are ever in Illinois, go to Brookfield,
Also in seventh
Illinois.
place,
Go
Corn
to
Alucard.
Galloping Ghost Arcade. That place is pretty awesome.
Yes, it's a very lovely
he
arcade.
leave?
A lot of your favorite Chicago
course he
players are always there.
In 5th place, Forever King.
Forever King did extremely well this
Yeah,
tournament.
he adapted exceptionally well. He bodied a lot of guys, and he just kind of came.
Also in 5th place,
flying
RDK
out of nowhere, to be
Godspeed.
quite
Yeah.
honestly. Godspeed, all the way from the West Coast, coming out here, doing a great job himself. I honestly, no
In
offense to
4th
anybody on the
place,
West
it's
Coast,
Slips.
but I honestly think Godspeed's the best player out there.
Slips representing
Come on up,
that
Slips.
Deathstroke. 3rd place. What is that? I mean, I thought Deathstroke was really bad. But
Another Galloping Ghost player as
Yep.
well.
Yeah, he just recently became Galloping Ghost just in the last week or so.
In 3rd place,
Or 4th place was Slips. My
probably
bad.
playing Cross Tekken, so we'll get him in a minute. Arturo Sanchez. Yeah, we'll wait on Arturo.
Yep, Art's playing Cross Tekken. He's also in top 8 over there. He's playing
Art's
against
been-
AG Saber right now. Saber just recently coming out of retirement and picking up a sponsorship. That shows the kind of
In
talent that
2nd
Saber
place,
has.
it's Wound
Scott's
Cowboy.
a great player and a great guy to hang out with.
Arturo's been doing really well in Cross Tekken.
Yes, yeah,
Hey,
Cross Tekken and Injustice, he's been doing
Yeah.
exceptional.